Hey y'all, this is going to be a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is general, so it's not going to resonate for every Gemini out there, so just take what fits for you. Leave the rest behind for somebody else. I come up with multiple scenarios and I don't sugarcoat anything. So if it doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out your sun, your moon, and your rising signs. Okay. If you are a cross watcher, keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could actually be a message for you. Feel free to switch the roles, take it how it resonates. Also keep in mind that we are not all on the same timeline, so if you are not getting any resonation with this reading, possibly check a later reading. Your messages could be there. If anybody's interested in a personal, all of that information is in the description box below. You will find my email address and a link to my Facebook page. Feel free to message me through either, and I will set you up with a personal reading. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. I appreciate y'all just for being here. I was going to do this yesterday, but it was my birthday. And I kind of just wanted to relax and chill and listen to music, and I ended up taking a nice hot Epsom salt bath when I got home from work. It was a day just like any other day. I mean, it started out at 12:03 a.m. when my son called me from college to remind me that I'm half a century old and sing me happy birthday. And then 3 minutes later, his sister called on her way home from work to also sing me happy birthday and tell me I'm half a century old. They both knew that that was a phone call that I would have gotten from my mother, because she called me on every monumental birthday. And you know, I remember 25, I was going out to the bar with my friends, and she's screaming at me as I'm going out the door, "You're a quarter of a century old." She loved to do that to me. But, you know, it brought a whole positive vibe to the day. My 40s were a really rough decade of my life. Okay, a lot happened, a lot of trauma happened in my 40s, but I overcame it. So the fact that I am starting a new fresh, brand new decade with, you know, a more positive, open mindset, you know, it made for a great day. Wasn't any different than any other day. I didn't do anything special. You know, my kids are all grown and living their own lives, and I'm single, so, you know, I didn't have anybody to spend any time with. So, but I got up, I did my schoolwork, I went out and I worked for a while. I came home, took a nice hot Epsom salt bath, listened to some music, you know, kind of just chilled and relaxed until I went to sleep. So it was a nice day. And I had a lot of friends wish me on social media, wish me a happy birthday, and you know, I felt good and loved, and it was a content day. So I didn't feel like doing reading last night. So but anyway, to get to your reading, the song I had coming through was Hathaway, "What is Love?" And I was getting the SNL skit, the Roxbury guys with the dun, 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 dun. If you don't know that reference, it's because I'm old. Anyway, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love? It's the all important question. What is love? We all define love differently. Okay, how we want to be loved, how we give love, you know, what love feels like to us. We all have our own different perception of that. And I feel like you might be having a hard time understanding, you know, like if you're not doing something right and you know, or they're not doing something right and it hurts. But, you know, there are lines in the song that says, I don't know why, wait. So what is right, what is wrong, give me a sign. Just wants to know how to make it work. I don't know what can I do, what else can I say, it's up to you. I know we're one, just you and me, or just me and you, I can't go on. What is love, baby, don't hurt me no more. I want no other lover. This is our life, our time. When we're together, I need you forever. Is it love? So this is trying to get in that same headspace, on the same page with somebody. That's what I was feeling. And it's like, okay, what do I have to do to get you to understand how I feel about you? And vice versa. What I feel like this is about two people that aren't on the same page, and it kind of hurts because you're not. It's like you may want it or they may want it. It might be unrequited where only one person wants it, but I feel from the song's perspective, he almost feels like he's begging someone to see how he feels about them, which was an interesting, it might be an unrequited love thing, but I wasn't feeling that. I was feeling just trying to get on the same page as somebody, trying to get somebody to understand, like trying to, again, get in that same headspace. That's what I was feeling. So let's see what we got here. We have B Spirit. Sweet results await. Okay. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards, and it's funny because it comes out the most. I love this card because it is a song about perseverance. This bee has been hurt. If you notice in this card, I don't know if it'll focus, he only has like part of one of his wings. He's also put together with a bunch of like cogs, like the inner workings of like a clock or a watch. Cogs making it go. It's after you may have to have rebuilt yourself time and time again. You may have scars. You may have wounding. And this is a sign that all of that you have went through, it's going to be worth it in the end. Better things are coming. Just don't lose hope. I always get that feeling with this card. Don't lose hope. By the way, if you hear a noise in the background, I have a fan running. I took my air conditioner out today, which I wish there would have been a camera on my house because it was actually very funny. I don't know if you can see or not, but like I have skin ripped up on both of my arms the whole way up from... I dropped the air conditioner out the second story window. Luckily, there's a roof for my porch right outside my bedroom window. So it landed on there, but in order for it to not slide off and fall onto the concrete and hopefully God not hit somebody or do any damage to the building or anything, I kind of went out the window too, so that I could grab it, and on the way out and back in, I scraped both my forearms across the lip of the window and tore myself up pretty good. And there's a big lump. Ooh, there's a big lump there. Yeah, because I hit trying to grab it. Yeah, it was bad. I can laugh about it now. At the time, I was not laughing because I have a bad heart and I'm not supposed to lift more than like 25 to 30 pounds. And this is like an 80-pound old window air conditioner. I'm lucky I didn't have a heart attack and fall out the window. And I shouldn't be laughing at that, but I'm sorry. It was funny. Anyway, like I said, there should be cameras on the outside of it. Everybody always says your life should be a reality show. Some of the weird, random shit that happens to you. It's funny. At least in my head it is. Anyway, we have let go of a fixed plan. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Ooh. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this card is you or somebody else may feel like things have to be a certain way before you can pursue anything. Somebody may feel like they have to have like a certain job, a certain a certain amount of money, a certain lifestyle, like a house and car, have their shit together, basically. And so oftentimes we go, okay, I have to have all this before I can pursue what it is I want, before I can pursue what, possibly a relationship with somebody. You might think, or they might think, they have to have things a certain way, but I feel like this is you. You may feel like you have to have things a certain way, and this is saying let go of control. Because if you keep trying to make sure you have everything a certain way, you're going to miss an opportunity. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Okay? So here's okay, what just popped into my head, and I love when these random thoughts just pop into my head, because that's what I do here. It's what makes it's just funny, just the things that come into my head at the time. What I'm getting from this is, if you stop being so fixated on having things a certain way, and realize that with the right person by your side, it makes it so much easier to accomplish those goals. Okay? The right person by your side. And it's funny that I actually posted something similar to this that is popping into my head right now. I don't date. Okay? And everybody thinks, oh, you hate men. No, I don't hate men. I'm not anti-men. Okay, I'm just not so desperate as I have to have a man in my life, because we're told I get told all the time, you need to find somebody and settle down. Okay, one, I'm not wild, so there's nothing I need to settle down. Two, I don't need to have someone in my life. Okay, that's not what it's all about. I'm solid on my own. I pay my own bills. I have my own place. I take care of my own shit. Okay? What I want is someone who is also who just wants to add to my life. Not to complete my life, but to add to my life. I'm not anti-men. I don't hate men. I love men. If the right person came into my... I'm just not desperate enough to just let anybody into my life in order to fit. And I'm sorry that there are so many people, and that's exactly what this meme that I posted said. And I'm sorry that this thought process is not understood by people who think they have to have somebody in their life. You don't. The goal is to be good with you, find the right person, and with the right person by your side, you can accomplish anything. And I'm feeling very much like, if you have the right person by your side, those things that you've been thinking you have to have first before you can have the right person by your side are going to be so much easier. That's those sweet results that are coming in. So let's get you a couple romance angels, because we're already 13 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the tarot yet. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Beautiful. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I love it. I love it. Worth waiting for. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Like I said, let go of that fixed plan and quit thinking you have to have something before you can have a real connection with somebody. Because that real connection with somebody is going to make it, make those goals that you want to accomplish so much easier to accomplish. But you need to make a decision soon, because I feel like if you don't, you might miss the opportunity. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Let's see what we got here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I really need to get back to posting on my Facebook page. I was thinking about that earlier today. It's like I post them all to my personal page, the spiritual memes that I find that really, you know, go along with the way I think. And I always think, oh, I should go put that on the Weirdo Love Tarot page, and maybe I'll get some more subscribers to that page, and then they can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and, you know, it'll grow. And then I never do. I'm rambling tonight. I started doing these at night because I get, you know, I don't know, it's like the channel opens up better when I'm tired. I don't know why, but I get downloads like right before I go to bed, and I figured if I do a couple readings every night, like right before I go to bed, they'll make for better readings. So let's see. What do we got in the recent past energy for Gemini? I need to quit talking. That's the only thing that's bad about it, is I talk too much. All right, we have King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, what's funny about this, look at all the stacks of cash and whatnot he got back here. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Earth energy. This is somebody that has, you know, they're accumulating their money. It's also somebody very loyal, stable. What's this King of Pentacles about here in the recent past energy? One more. Wow, okay. I feel like you were loyal. You were like, you could have been taking care of somebody. You were loyal. You were all for them. You were all for the connection. But it came out with the Five of Pentacles. The Death card. So I feel like it ended. And then it came out with the Star card, which is a card of healing. She's actually dumping out. Normally on the Star card she's dumping out the Two of Cups, but in this case they're kind of like pitchers that she's dumping out, and she's letting it go, flow away with the river, letting go of something completely. I feel like somebody could have abandoned you, because I feel like you were very loyal, you were very stable, you were all for the connection. Now, I feel like in this ending, this may have ended a while ago, because you hadn't quite let it go yet. Because, I mean, if you look at this Death card, he's just bored. He's like bored, like, okay, so it's been over for a while. Why? Because you hadn't let it go yet. When the Star dumps out the Two of Cups, it's letting go of what was so that you can heal, so that you can move forward. So I feel like somebody that you were loyal, stable to, possibly married to here in the past, I feel like just recently you finally let it go so you can heal. Okay? So what's going on in the current energy? Wow, that popped out of nowhere. Queen of Pentacles. There's that match. There is that match. Oh, that was just funny. All I did was like pull the cards apart and it flew out and landed on. Holy crap. That's divine counterpart. That's the husband and wife right there. That's the nurturer. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. They get together so they can have the Ten of Pentacles. That's that ride or die, long-term connection, that, you know, unbreakable type, generational type connection. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's this Queen of Pentacles about? Again, with the Earth energy. We also have Scorpio and Aquarius here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What's this Queen of Pentacles about in the current energy? Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. High Priestess. And the Five of Wands. Okay. might be some competition or some drama, or I feel like with this Queen of Swords and this Five of Wands, what I'm getting just popped into my head is cutting out the competition because it's no longer good for you. You may have met your match, because I feel like you were that way with somebody in the past, okay? But they bailed on you, and it took you a long time, but you recently finally have let it go completely. You've healed from it in the recent past. Well, now you're finding somebody that truly matches you. With this High Priestess, Queen of Swords, and Five of Wands, though, I feel like you have to cut something out of your life. Possibly competition, possibly other people, or they do. Because it's no longer good for them. Like intuitively, especially with this High Priestess here, you may be seeing the signs that, okay, I need to let go of, anything that no longer serves your greater good. If you're holding on to anything else, I feel like you need to let that go. Intuitively, you just know you need to let that go so that this can happen. Well, shit. Okay, so what are the challenges here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising? Page of Pentacles. Okay. There's some kind of instability here. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is about making sure that you have a stable foundation in order to grow on. But because this is coming up in the challenges, I feel like it's not there yet, because there still needs to be some learning about each other. See how she's sitting here reading these books? You need to getting to know you. Yes, that's getting to know each other. That would make sense. You don't know each other well enough yet. You haven't really learned enough about this person. It's like you know that the signs are pushing you towards this person like they are your match. But at the same time, I feel like there's still a lot left unknown. What's this Page of Pentacles about here? What's this Page of Pentacles about here in the challenges? The Moon, confusion, delusion, it's Pisces energy. It might be some over romanticizing, not knowing, where the Sun, which represents happiness, illuminates everything so you can see. The Moon only shows you so much, so it can lead to confusion or thinking something is different than what it actually is. That's my illusion card. Illusion, delusion, confusion. Things may not be as, they appear. What else can you tell me about this Page of Pentacles? What else can you tell me about this Page of Pentacles here in the challenges? Six of Wands. And the Empress. Ooh. Somebody doesn't feel, the reason, okay, somebody doesn't feel good enough. Whether this be you or somebody else, somebody doesn't feel like this would work. Okay? They might feel like you don't match. Now, whether this be you or whether this be somebody else, one of you, I feel like, feels like this is hopeless. Like there's no way this would work. Mainly because there's too much confusion. You don't know enough about each other. You haven't established that firm foundation of, yes, this is what we want to do. We want to grow together. Okay. So let's get a potential outcome. I say potential because we all have free will. We all have the ability to change the outcome based on our own actions. Nothing is set in stone. So let's see what the potential outcome for this story is here for Gemini. Thank you. Ace of Swords. The truth shall set you free. That is the talk. The talk where you sit down and you tell each other your intentions and what you want, and, you know, profess your truth. Take off your masks and show each other who you really are. What's this Ace of Swords about here in the outcome? What's this Ace of Swords about here in the outcome? And then I gotta wrap this up because I'm already at 25 minutes. What's this Ace of Swords about? The Emperor. Oh, we got the Empress and the Emperor. Somebody, I heard somebody needs to. 10 of Wands. Okay. That's what it is. Ace of Wands. Okay. So I feel like somebody needs to let go of that fixed plan, because I feel like the reason, I mean, you and this person may just have like a physical connection, because nothing's been established, especially with that song coming in, what is love, baby don't hurt me. I feel like this has been a thing for a while, but it hasn't really went anywhere because I feel like here in the outcome, somebody is going to open up and be honest about why it's always just been possibly a friends with benefits type thing. Okay, somebody is going to, somebody's gonna step it up, drop the burdens, and be real. So let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Advice from Spirit. Well, there you go. 4 Wands. This is your person. This is your person. 4 of Wands. The one. You know, the 1111 twin flame, if you believe in that sort of thing. This is your person. What's this 4 of Wands about here? The Lovers, there's your energy. The 3 of Wands. Okay. The Judgment card. Interesting. Now, the Lovers was originally called the Choice. And it's interesting that I use this deck because the choice is between what is meant for you, which would be your person, or the temptation. As you can see, he's staring longingly at this person who is, you know, the one, but who is this chick over here? Somebody trying, some kind of competition, some kind of, whatever it is that needs, that's, you have the 3 of Wands here. You might be waiting for somebody to cut out the competition, or somebody may be waiting for you to cut out the competition. But you have the Judgment card here. What I love about this Judgment card here, not only like on this 6 of Wands here, which is all about success, it's about things, you know, victorious. They're getting married here. They're also getting married on this Judgment card, but if you look at it, it's the skeleton here from the Death card. And he's marrying his corpse bride. I feel like Spirit's telling you this is your person. Quit waiting, because if you're waiting for them to make a move, give me one more on this, because I want to know what this Judgment is about. 2 of Wands. Yeah. whoever this person is here, this temptation, this needs to be let go of. I feel like this whole process is somebody hasn't really stepped up to a connection because they've still always been holding on and waiting for something from the past because they thought whatever in the past was the one. But this new person is the one. But you gotta, shit. I guess that allow for that spontaneity, for that, wow. This is, again, and it's funny, and I always wonder why I have such a hard time with Gemini readings, and it's because of the freaking duality of Gemini. That's a rough one. So I wish I could even explain what I mean, but we're already at 30 minutes, so I better close this out. Anyway, if it resonated with you, do me a big favor and click on that like button. If you want to see more content by me, by all means, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Otherwise, I wish you a blessed night. Much love. Bye.